Morning. Good morning. Let's go in the Discord over here. These peeps up. Hello. Wake it up. It's trade time. Let's see. Yabba dabba do. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Old Dixie. See something here real quick. Taking a quick peek here at Dixie. Boy, still hovering around the bottom of this weekly range, old Dixie. Is today going to be the day this thing's going to pop a little bit? Don't know, man. Looks pretty damn weak. Looks pretty freaking weak. In fact, gold really, has it taken advantage? Not really, to be honest. I mean, it had a nice little pump. But not digging it. First resistance level on the weekly volatility range. Pretty much right above it right now. See if it can stay up inside there. If not, it'll be down at this daily range, bottom side of the 68.3 price, 78.5. Let's see what happens with that. Yes, indeed. Let me take a peek over here. Let's look at gold. Gold's acting a little strange. Boop. That's right. Back at our normal starting time. You can see gold found support down there on the wave trend. We've been showing this for a couple of days now. Excuse me. Sent a wick. Right, the local high right here. Top of the power mean band on the daily. Top of the power mean band on the daily today, 1993.47. That was a little move right up here. What is that? First resistance level on the daily. Daily really hasn't been tested. I mean, close enough. And we're seeing new things with this VRE, which I like. It's getting a little stagnant for me, right? You know, there's not a set rule. These data sets have to close inside these daily support and resistances, weekly support and resistances, monthly support and resistances. That's just something that happened for a long time. This year, pretty much about the first time things started breaking out. Yeah. Got to contribute that to volatility. Go right back to where we started, right? It's all about the volatility. So gold hanging up above that first resistance. I kind of like it because it is support right now. Can you crack the top side of the daily 68.3 though, without coming back down to test the top side of that daily volatility range? I mean, you sent a wick down at the beginning. I mean, let's be real here. What did it get down to? 1980 was the top of that range. So it got within $2 on an asset that's worth almost 2K. I'm down with that. As being a test, especially if Dixie keeps going down here. Not looking good. Got to remember, though, exactly where the bottom of that range is, 103.939. Right? It's the bottom of the weekly range, but I just got done talking about it. Doesn't have to close inside there. But today, at the market close, we will find out for sure. Be interested to see. Tell me a lot about next week. This is going to draw this weekly range down, too. Overall, Dixie does not look good. Dixie's looking bearish. Let's go over on crypto real quick. Look at gold and Dixie. Let's see what BTC's doing. VRE here. I know some of the alts got a better pickup. Yeah, I mean, BTC, you dip down back below this weekly range. You're going to struggle with it. Let's see here. Pretty much running the 4 hour right now. Can it close a daily above the top side of the weekly now again? Going into the weekend? Yeah. That would be a good idea. Close above 36.8 after the traditional markets close. We go into, the crypto close 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe. Indeed. So we'll see where that's at. We will see. Check this out. Let's go over. I did look at where are you at? All right, on the daily, you're back right up at the 9 log MA2. Where is that? 36.8. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it'd be close to the top side of this power mean band again if you close above this weekly range. Total random walk. Look at all the volatility is expanding, positively correlated right now. 525 at a 96, 981 at a 91.3, 2400 at a 60.75. See if I can kick it up here. You see any div? Yeah, there was the bear div, man. That's yesterday, that daily candle. Definitely a bear div play. As soon as it crossed that zero mean too, boop, down we go. See the 4 hour. Where'd that 4 hour dip to? Finding support down here on the 99 log MA. For all you new guys, that's a log return, right? Log return moving averages. These are not exponential, simple, right? Moving averages, lagging indicators. If you didn't know they lag, well, you know now. But yeah, most people that trade traditional TA know all the indicators lag. I really don't get it. None of us at Alpha Trading do. We used to be there. So we know. We know the transition's not easy. And when you're in a cult, you're in a cult. We were all in the cult, right? Doing crazy shit with traditional TA, thinking it was the best thing since sliced bread until it's not, right? Then you start building something new. There's got to be a better way. How are these high-frequency trading firm algorithms doing it? We know they're not using lagging information. You can't use lagging information and trade 30-second charts. It doesn't work. Good luck. Go try it. That's why most of these YouTube Jimmies out there tell their followers, don't trade low time frames. Don't do it. Oh, too much volatility. Meanwhile, we're over here, right? We got the shake weight. We're trading the low time frames, loving it. What's up, buddy?
Sorry to interrupt, but I can't see your live stream on Discord.
Did I not? I could have swore I shared my.
Maybe you turned it off. I don't know.
That should be up now. Yeah, I shared it earlier. I don't know why I didn't share. You got it now?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's see here. All right, we're clean on div on the top side. Playing out some hidden bull in Bitcoin on the 4 hour. So is this thing going to run back to the top side of the power mean band? Let's see if it's close to that number I'm talking about. Yeah, a little over it. It would be nice to see this thing close at the top side of the 4 hour power mean band going into the weekend. That would be nice. Indeed. And you can get that without even setting up any type of bear div, hidden or otherwise, on the top side here. I don't think it's going to happen. You got variance coming down on the 4 hour, though. Correlation broke. It's positive now. Low length volatility contracting and negatively correlated, though. The other two contracting positive. Going to be an easy ride. And you're sitting right at the 4 hour wave trend, right? Point of contention right here for sure. This could easily dump back out to the 99 log MA. So we got two targets here. Got two targets here for the close, in my opinion. Or here until close. Could get another wick down to the 35.8 region. My dog is over here talking to me. What's up, buddy? Did Daddy bring you in early because it was raining? He is a trip. Yeah, what? Tell us all. What should we trade today? What's the story? Tell us. Oh, there he is. So you got reverse Fisher up here at about what, 37.1? I mean, we are dead in between reverse Fisher, 99 log MA. And where is that at? Reverse wave trend. Reverse wave trend. I'm telling you, man, this thing has definitely got. Let me see here. Was that another poem? No, not from that point. Right there to there, though. I'm telling you, hidden bull above the zero mean. Returns oscillator is above the zero mean. Just one more time. Yeah. I mean, you got hidden bull. You got a daily candle pump off some hidden bull. And then you got a daily candle to the downside on some bear div. It's beautiful. Back and forth, the divergence plays out. It's a wonderful thing. Let me see something on the weekly real quick, man. Any sort of div setting up. I mean, there wasn't any bear div on the top side of the weekly. What's it doing now? It's setting up hidden bull. I'm telling you, man. Crypto getting ready to make it, or Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to drag everything else with it. Solana been kind of leading the charge, though, from the bigs. All right, from the bigs. Let me see here. You play out this hidden bull. Wow. I want to get some new weekly probabilities, right, to close Sunday. That's what we're going to need for sure. But in the meantime, let me throw the RMLR. Let's throw this on Bitcoin real quick. Shoot that number. Is it going to do it by the end of the month? Could, man. I'm talking about 1SD, right? I was talking about the 1SD on the monthly. Sitting up here at about 41K. 41K. I see a lot of these people. Oh, they're bullish. They're calling for 40,000. Show me why. Well, what's at 40K? What's at 40K? You see if there's anything even on the weekly. Yeah, I mean, we got 95 for Laplace for the weekly close Sunday night. First standard deviation about 39.5. So we do have some deviation levels on the weekly in that area. I'm looking more for this monthly close, though. Indeed. All right, so daily 4 hour. And let me turn on these RMLRs and see what kind of party we're having. Yeah, there we go. So you're up here tapping the 30 length RMLR. Did reject from there. Got to close a weekly. You close a weekly back above this 30. Look out, man. Because this, let me see here. When's this going to start popping? You can see it.
Yeah.
Woo! Look at the future. Look into the future. What are we doing? Yeah. Boy, is this thing just going to go sideways? I don't know, man. I think this thing is going to close a weekly above here. Maybe take another pump. Yeah, indeed. Do see it coming. Let me see here. Wow. The pin.
I mean, there's plenty of room available to the upside before it comes anywhere near those third standard deviation levels of those RMLRs. So.
Ooh, squeezes on.
And the last thing it did do was revert to the 3012, right? Which it did like this week. So it completed that mean reversion. So
yeah.
There's just as much of a probability that it'll swing up versus swing down in that sense.
All right.
And it could easily go to the upside.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
to
you can
go.
also, have a nice little dip either way. We can see that with the RMLR. We can see the direction that it's going at the moment. It is actually going up from the bottom of the kind of weekly. It has been rising. So, yeah.
Right. Yeah, let's see if it closes there. What is that? 36,844. So I'm talking about this thing closes up above the let's see 11 length RMLR up here. 36,845. That would be closing above that weekly range. Like that. I do like that. Yeah, let's see the 4 hour.
Yeah, there's a lot of actually there's a lot of probabilities right around the 41K.
Yeah, boy. You look. I'm sure you've already seen the 4 hour. You got this little cross happening there. Just had the 11 cross up to 30, and the let's see, a couple 4 hour candles ago, buddy. The 11 crossed up to 33 power mean too. I'm sure it's already crossed up to 30. Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Big head. Damn dog's head bigger than mine. Hey, sit down. We're doing something here. We're talking about the VEPS. No. Being attacked. Oh, good Lord, big dog. What do you want? What do you want, good boy? Look at that wolf. Arr! Got eye boogers. It's Dad's job. Get out of here. Go. Dude, I'm in.
It's really candy out here. It's just like, I am photobombing this video session.
Dude, he is. 100%. You good dog. All right, I'll just sit here and pet you. I can run the trackpad with my right hand.
Here there's an open slot for a co-host to talk about.
Yeah.
The Wolfie VEPS.
Boy, this is in the range, though, from what I'm seeing. Oh, good Lord. Hey, buddy. I know
what you could. Help me. I want pictures.
Oh, dude. Just one little move of his head just throws me. He is a strong son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What?
There you go.
What, big white wolf? All right. Yeah, let's just get rid of his big ass. Hey, go on. Go get muddy. Go have fun. See it. Jesus. Yeah, he wasn't going to let that go. Usually he'll back off. He was not having it. He's like, you will let me out or I'm going to bug the shit out of you. Fair enough.
I can relate, bro.
Yeah. I love big dogs, though. They're like big teddy bears, man.
Yeah.
If you ever need some warmth, that's why I love dogs too, man. Woo! If you've ever gotten a cold condition, just snuggle up with the dog pile. You'd be fine. And things are cooking at 102. Fahrenheit. Indeed. They run hot.
Yeah.
They run hot, which has always interested me. Always has interested me. But yeah, that's perfect for a dog. You're running at 102. Yeah, that's why, man. They're good in heat.
Right.
Good in heat. Let's see here. Yeah, look at the. I'll tell you what, man. On the 45, it's trying to break to the top side right now of this 11 length RMLR that did have a cross up right here. That's interesting. I know it's above the 33, right on top of it, to be honest. Pretty sure that 36,374, that is literally. Is that the 33 power mean coming down? Pretty sure it's pink right now. Gotcha. You see this 33 minute. Spending time with the RMLRs.
That's good stuff, man.
Here we go. Let's see. Yeah. It's got some nice support right there. 36,238, huh? And the 15 minute. 15 minute. And you're below here. Yeah, man, this is a mixed bag right now. This thing could go either way. Either way. I'm going to say that. You got the right at the bottom of the weekly range, pretty much. Like I said, top side's above like 36.8, 36.797. Hanging around in the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. Just know that. Every daily candle, there's a 68.3% chance you're going to range in here. Right? 68.3% chance when we're talking about Laplace distribution. It's funny. I'm in one of the pizza shops last night. Some young girls working for us. I just hear out of the corner of my ear, she wants to get off early. She needs to go study. She's having trouble. Trouble in math class. And I'm like, oh yeah? What are you studying in math? She's like, these things, they're standard deviations. I just started laughing my ass off. I was like, they're throwing the bell curve at you. She turned around. She goes, what do you know about the bell curve? I go, a lot more than you would think, I bet. It was pretty funny. Pretty funny indeed. I was like, well, what kind of troubles are you having? She goes, I don't understand the first standard deviation. I was like, 68.3% probability. She goes, yeah. She goes, well, what are the others? So I just running down all the probability levels for her. And she was just like, are you my teacher? I was like, no, I'm definitely not. But you made my night. You literally have me in one of the restaurants talking about the bell curve. Thought that would never happen. I don't talk to too many of these people about what I really do when I'm at the restaurants. They have no clue, which is the way I like to keep it. Don't want to distract them.
When you're not at a pizza shop, you just look at bell curves all day.
Dead. Crazy. Let me see here. Yeah. So then when it comes to normal distribution, like I was just saying, this is the 68.3% range when it comes to normal distribution. It's always going to be a lot wider than the Laplace distribution. And you can pull out, you can Google Laplace, normal distribution. A lot of people, you remember what unless you're, from Alabama, you probably graduated high school. Now I'm being funny. I've been watching comedians all day yesterday, so they were hammering Alabama. I got family in Alabama, so trust me, I'm just being funny. But yeah, everybody remembers the bell curve, right? I mean, I did. I was in school a long time ago, but when volatility got brought my way in the distribution, I was like, oh, I do faintly remember this. So it wasn't like I was just jumping in for the first time. I just had to open up some old brain cells that have been beaten down over the years through this, that, and the other. All right, man. On the range, huh? Let's see where soul is. Who's got the soul? Yeah, having trouble with this daily. Pretty much the same thing. Ranging around the 68.3. Breaking below it right now. You got the 1 SD right below it, though. All right. Pull this up a little bit. And we got to remember, too, by the close on Sunday, I was even talking about it. Where is that? Is it in that top right there? Yeah. No, where's that top of that monthly? There it is. 60. Yeah, right around 62. I'm thinking Sol's going to close right around 62, barring a dump in crypto here today, tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I do believe that will happen.
Nicely,
What's that?
Like Bitcoin's been arranging very nice all week, and it has been arranging weak. So I wouldn't expect it to go way beyond the range, and it's been having a very nice steady week, like just up and down, up and down.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's been up. It's been up above it a couple times, and it just really quick.
Yep, and it came right back down very nicely, right to where it all began.
$68 Solana. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so it's pretty much dropped 10 points. All good. All good.
Right. Yeah, when you have a rise like that.
Yeah, people taking profits. Got to take your profits.
Got to do that.
Gots to take your profits. Let me flip the main chart over here. Let's see here. Jeez, weekly Sol. Nice little doji cooking. Boy, that DLP popped. But we're not going to get good reads, right? I can't get the coefficient of variation. Can't get my entropy read, which is fine. Definitely some bear div. Boy, this is setting up for at the weekly close. I mean, is crypto going to have a down week next week? We're about to find out. And Sol has been leading the market, but at the same time, is it going to bounce? Does it bounce on the zero mean on the weekly? If it does, you got hidden bull, right? You got hidden bull. You're in no man's land up here, but look at the power mean band. Things are changing up here. This thing's finally starting to rise. Let's see if I can sustain it. Let's work down through these time frames. Yeah, variance coming down negatively correlated, although I don't trust it too much. I mean, the only thing on the 5-day, got that outlier to the top side. Variance coming down negatively correlated. I'm kind of surprised this thing hasn't floated up a little more, but you're below the zero mean. There's the issue. On definitely 5-day bear div, but there is a lot of hidden bull setting up. A lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 points of hidden bull setting up. Some of them, let's see here. Yeah, no, all of them looking good. 3-day. There we go. We got a better variance read, and it is negatively correlated. Still trending. Is that still trending on the 5-day? Oh, we can't get the 5-day. Dirt. So 3-day still trending on Sol. Even some wicks behind here. See the 2-day. Yeah. I mean, all these time frames are setting up hidden bull coming off of some bear div. Still trending. Prediction model is not flipped on these macro time frames. And you got the 981, 2400 contracting, negatively correlated. 525 still at 100 percentile. Still at 100 percentile, and it's negatively correlated. So that's what's really holding it back. The other two is a definite walk up. And the variance is, wow, okay, that's what I want to see. Time frame 2-day, low variance. We got a move coming, man. We got another move coming. There's no doubt about it. Wow. A lot of hidden bull on the daily. Returns oscillator is down though, but you're at the 2 SD band. Prediction model has flipped for the third time during all this crazy trend going on the daily. Let's see here what's going on with the volatility. Is it pretty flat? 981's flat negative. That's good. What's it? I tell you what, 2400 is expanding positive. And let me blow this up. I got to look at this 525. It's flat negative. I mean, daily's been held up well by the volatility. Let's see what happens with the variance. It's going to stay positively correlated. If it does, we want to see a little rise. We want to see that variance start moving away from the mean. Let's go. Let's see the 4-hour. A lot of hidden on the 4-hour. It crosses zero mean. This thing just stuck. Hanging out above the 4-hour wave trend. Where was the daily? Let me get a number here real quick. What is that? 3740. Wow. Not seeing it, man. There you go. What do you got? A $56 wave trend on the 4-hour? I mean, that's the thing, man. Got to remember that top of that monthly range. So like 35.50. You got the 99. You got the 99 log MA on the 4-hour at $47, man. Every time I look at this and I really get into it, and it was more or less with just BTC and Solana, not testing those ranges. We showed a lot of the other altcoins that did test it to the T. But Solana and Bitcoin were hovering around the top of the new monthly the previous day. That's why I like to see this thing do new stuff. This is going to be interesting at the monthly close. I'm telling you, to see what this thing does. I'm kind of excited, especially if we get a pullback. Ooh, let's go. Right? Back the truck up. Who backed the truck up at $8, Solana? I wanted to back the truck up, but yeah, I bought some. Didn't buy a lot. The ones that did, good on you, man. Good on you. Let's go down to the 90. These things got a lot of support as you move down through these time frames. Indeed. Top side up here, 63 again, 64. I mean, we've had to pull back to the 99 log MA, right? We were outside the power mean band on the 90, making that run. It came back, tested wave trend, pulled up a little bit, and then dumped down. Dumped her down, rejected once, twice, and right there across was happening. So once, twice, 3 times, lady. Let me see here. For you old schoolers, sing a little song for you. Let's see. Check this 45. Having trouble with that 90. I tell you what, we don't want. We don't want these log MAs. The 33 is getting ready to cross down the 99. You got wave trend. Made a little run at the cross right there. Didn't quite make it because of that 99 log MA. This thing has not closed the candle above the 99 log MA since. And was rejecting off the wave trend. These are those things people need to look at. I mean, boom, 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 boom. Rejecting off the wave trend. This was a no-brainer. And then now you're trapped up under the 99 log MA. While this 45 minutes trying to cross down all this. You're already, look at the Fisher. Everything's already crossed down reverse Fisher. It's never good. So what do you want to do when this happens? These bulls need to run this up above these wave trends. For sure. We're talking over $60 Solana. What did BTCs look like on the 45? Kick over here real quick. A little healthier than Sol. Although, remember, Sol was coming up from the downside, beating on the reverse wave trend until it did dump out. But you got the 99 log MA up here. I want to see this 4-hour close. That's what I want to see. So I think popping in 11. Yeah, 11. Roger Dodger. Volatility is pretty low too. What do we got to go? Whoops, back on Sol. They did BTC. Just wanted to see that power, where the power mean band was on that. So here's the 33. Definitely everything's crossed down on this at the 45 has. And there's no hidden bull down here, man. This thing is clean, clean, clean on both sides. Reverse wave trend. 99 log MA. Bulls better start to put in some work. Bulls better start to put in some work. Or like I've talked about before, this last maybe, week, 10 days, you could see crypto really pull back. Because the top side of that monthly range, like during the monthly candle, has not tested it. Previous day, yes. Shaky though. That's why I can't wait till this month closes. So I can add another note to my little book of tricks. Just to make sure got stuff to look back for. And if you're not doing that, you see certain things happening, especially if you're trading volatility, you're missing out, man. You can't remember all this. It's too hard. Let me see here. So just make little notes. Things you haven't seen before, new stuff. Yeah. Lower low. No goodness. Nothing about these low time frames looks good, folks. Nothing looks good. Right here, I would have said something a little different. You get up here, you close a couple of 15s above reverse wave trend. That 99 just kicked it right back down. Now you're below the power mean band again. Below the log MAs, the 9 and the 33. Got Fisher on a nice slope to the downside. Random walk. We've had a couple little trends, one to the downside, one to the top side on the 15-minute. Great little scalps. Great little scalps. This prediction model, man, I'm telling you. You see something here. Oh, yeah. Always. And you can see too, man. You go in the trend, you're having outliers usually. Usually having outliers. I mean, that's it right there. That was a little 15-minute outlier top side. What'd that go for? Let's say we got our entry at the open right there. 57.50. Yeah, man. Yeah. 2-point move. Not bad. Not bad at all. Nice little scalpies. Variance coming down negatively correlated though. I'm telling you. Where is that? Let's see, 50.49. I'll get sold over here one more time. What is, 62. What's the top side of the 68.3? 60.5. Yep. Reverse Fisher on the 15. See if Sol can put in some work. Close the daily up there. Top side. Top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range. It's kind of looking how that's how it's shaping up. It's even lower. See if there's anything. We're finding support. Probably going to get back up above at some point here, and you're coming back down to test some levels. Almost. Not the 9. Not the 9. Give these bull scalpers some hope. Got here. Setting up hidden bear. No. Well, you're above Fisher. Got that going for you. It's a gobbled old mess here. It's at 58.7. Not the droids you're looking for. We're almost down to the 1 minute. Where the party starts. Yikes. I can do the boogaloo. Setting up hidden bear. Below Fisher. Heading into a random walk. Prediction model of the top side right now on the 1 minute. Traditional market opened 2 minutes ago. Let me see what happened with Dixie. Yeah, it's still dumping out. Charge. Ding, ding. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. What'd you say, buddy?
Just a slow bell.
I've had a slow bell ringing in my head for about 40 years.
Is it a low frequency or a high frequency?
Oh, it's low.
That's quite good.
Yeah, that's what happens when you blow your disc out, right?
When you hear a slow ball every day, it's
yeah. That's what all the breathing techniques are for. Expand your energy field. We all have about a 55-foot energy disc around us, and it's all about blowing that disc out, man. That's why people are like, oh, that guy gave me a bad vibe, or I got a good vibe, or shit's real, man. Energy's real. Let's see here.
Energy is definitely real.
Yeah. 100%, man. Let me see here. Yeah, and that was a 3. All right, we're down in the full part.
By the way, I think we never mentioned it on the actual stream, but we probably should because we don't do overlay graphics and stuff on these screens. But if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you probably don't. You might not see the link. I don't know. Maybe you should see the link somewhere on the page. But if you don't know where it is, go to the website alphatradinghq.com and click on the link to the Discord if you want to join the Discord.
Yes.
You happen to be watching us on one of those other video platforms.
Yeah, I just read your message in there. Yeah, it's pretty wild, isn't it? People, come ask questions, for God's sakes.
I
mean, we have a good time over here. We really do. You can't go wrong joining this Discord. What do you think? We got a bear trap set up or something? Catch your weenus in a freaking mouse hole, or I don't know what the problem is. Come on over, ask some questions, folks. It's all you got to do. It's all you got to do. We've got a free chart for you. Start your path to volatility trading. On us. On us. You want to stay in the Discord? keep that chart for the rest of your natural born life, right? Use it. You have the educational channels. You got the public chat to ask questions in. Let's go. Let's freaking go. That's the thing, though. We understand over here. There's a literally fourth standard deviation of traders. They're in the cult. We don't expect you, right? We don't expect you. It's that tiny percentage of people. You're the ones we're looking for, right? You're the ones we're looking for. Indeed. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1 minute trying. 1 minute is a trying. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, oil kind of stabilized down there around 74. Yes, it did. Oil moving hard. So we got any stocks here. About done with crypto. Let's see. At least for the meantime. Like to check on where? Oh where? Oh where? Interesting. What I want to look at. I want to see these 10 years, man. Let's look on the VRE real quick. What's Coinbase doing? Down. Gotcha.
Tell you what, if this 4 hour on biddy keeps on moving along the way it's moving, what are you looking at right now? Oh, I see.
Yeah, just a 10-year yield.
Yeah. I like this 4 hour on the orange honey badger. Very, very nicely moving along through the ranging motions.
Said the orange honey badger. Yes, indeed. And if you're watching on TradingView, request something. Let's start with that. You don't even have to talk. You don't even have to join the Discord. Let me help you. Let me give you a little quant analysis on your asset you're trading, your instrument, your crypto, your Forex pair. What the hell are you trading? Show me. I'll show you a little something different. Maybe get you some fresh eyes. All right, BTC. He said he liked the 4 hour. Put this back on BTC. You just said you were done with crypto. Yeah, I'm easily influenced.
I mean, yeah, it is. Look, it's a bellwether for many things, to be honest.
Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, you get a couple. You got a couple of checkups on that 99 log MA. I mean, I do too. I want to see what happens with the variance. I mean, there's no bear div. You're above the zero mean. Dropping out of a random walk. Got some deviation bands down there.
Yeah, S1.
What'd you say? We got an P-Funk. What up, P-Funk?
What's up, gentlemen? How are you?
You know, we are chilling. Yeah, let's look at the old minis.
That was incredible, man. A hell of a month on that one.
Yeah, Solana's shaking and moving.
You said it, man. You said it.
Let me see here. Oh, wow. What is that weekly level saying? Is that the weekly range or a resistance? It's a resistance.
I don't know if you'll be able to get a weekly on it because of its shortness. You know
oh, wow. I mean? That's the top of the weekly, too. Top of the weekly to you. Yeah. Third resistance level on the weekly. Well, no wonder. Yeah. That thing shot up. Wait a minute. Yeah. What the? Yeah, there it was. Yeah, that thing shot up. I mean, literally on... Crying out loud. Was that Tuesday pump? Yeah, the Tuesday pump. Yeah, it's Wednesday, Thursday, today. This thing is just hovering under the top of the weekly range. And you got to lower. You know what? Boy, that was great right there. Especially for the market open. That would have been a great short. Why do I say that? Well, you're up there. Yeah. Yeah, you're up there beating on the top side of the weekly, and you dropped your daily range. The daily range dropped a little bit and hadn't been tested. Look at this. me see here. Time that things start dropping. Oh, 0845. Imagine that. Now it's definitely making its way down. You
So, a question then. So, if you have the volatility range, the daily, because I noticed this was the first one that it dropped, right? Like you said.
Yeah.
Like it went down, right? It's been going up all week, obviously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's a first inclination if you see a lower one.
Especially when you open up above it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you open up above it like that and it didn't get tested. Yeah. So it's kind of a no-brainer. This thing's going to come down, test this daily range at the market open, and here you are, right down there. I wouldn't be a bit surprised, to be honest, from what I just saw. See this thing make a 1SD run. Let me see here, because that's the second resistance level on the weekly. That would make a lot of sense because this thing is cooked. Got cooked on Tuesday.
It was up 70 points in 2 minutes or something, same number.
Yeah, I mean, hello.
Because it's all good again now, you know.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Everything's just fine.
All you young folks out there, it's time. You should be going and buying new houses. Mortgage rates are prime. Obviously, I'm joking. I feel bad, man. Especially these young couples out there. Maybe they just get married. They're all excited. We're going to go buy a house. Don't do it. Don't fall into the trap. They are out there with pitchforks.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. And I would tell people, and don't go buy new cars right now. But I'm a really bad example. Because I bought two, not just one. It's all good, man. Let me see here. Yeah.
Go on to the woods and build your own home.
This thing closes some candles below the bottom of the 68.3. I could see this thing dropping to making a 1SD move. Let's look at it on the charts, man. Oh, yeah, you were at the top of the power mean band, too. So, yeah, there's that nice pump. Whoop! And what you're saying, that was literally like a 2 minutes. Just whoop! You see here, it rode the top of the power mean band for a little bit. Now it's pulling back. Where's this wave trend? Is that the 4 hour? 44.50? 44.50. That's a little lower. Yeah, about 37 points lower. What is down there at 44.50? Is this thing going to test wave trend? Oh, boy. It's pretty much at the first resistance level. About 9 points above. God, is it the weekly range? Probably is, man. No. No. Way lower. 95 Laplace. Yeah, right on it. The mini's going to do a 95 Laplace move. No, man. Good. Where'd that pump go to that day? Where'd that thing close at? 95 Laplace, man. 95 Laplace. Right under it. A tight daily range. And look, the rest of the week. I'll take that back. Let me see here. Because yesterday and today, fairly tight. Nothing like that, though. Well, look at that thing, too. Man, it opened up that candle, sent a wick down to the bottom side of the 68.3, tight daily range. The algos were like, finally, you found me. Just ran that thing to the moon.
I think that's when they released CPI.
Right.
Like they spiked it down, and I mean, I don't think I've ever seen the S&P go straight up like that.
Yeah, and I don't even know what the CPI print was. Yeah, it's so good being just fuck the news. But anyway, I'm just wondering, was it a good print, bad print? Did they wreck everybody?
They wrecked everybody.
Yeah.
That's why that guy had to cover that short, the one you saw, Burry.
Oh, yeah. So what was it, a bad print and the market just ripped?
Yep.
Of course.
Sorry about the trade.
Nah, I love it. Like I said, I had a house right on. I mean, literally. Like that sounds like that's pretty much in your backyard. That's how I was rolling. I was probably 30 yards. I was 30 yards from the train track, probably.
Well, you can feel the rumble at 30 yards. I live real close to one too, man. I think we go by at 5 miles an hour. You can still feel the vibration.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep. It is a faux show. Yeah, oh man. Let's go down. me get something here.
I appreciate you looking, man.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you know, all you gotta do is ask. I'm on it.
No, I know that.
4507.
I haven't been trading much, man. I got a lot going on in my house.
Gotcha.
Like Yasha.
Gotcha. Right. See here, we've got wave trend at
Except for I
45.
don't have water around my house.
4507.
Speaking of that, Yasha, you still doing all right over there? I don't know if he's here.
First,
Stefan's microphone sounds so crispy.
yeah.
Can you hear me or is it bad? Good.
Yeah, this first support level on the daily on MES is wave trend on the 90-minute. But it looks like it's making its way down. Boy, this thing just went right into I mean, it's been in a random walk since that pump, but it just whoop. Everything's negatively correlated to expanding. Having it starting the outlier. What is this, 90 minute?
Are you looking at there?
43 minutes left. This is a 90-minute chart. And it's starting to have an outlier in a random walk. You don't see that very often, man. You do not see that very often. But it is. Boy, it's starting it. And volatility is speaking volumes right now. Speaking of volumes.
Not to sound naive, is that conflicting signs then, or conflicting?
Not really. Not really. You just, I mean, and this thing is what this is telling me is that this could drop into trend here going into the end of the day on this 90-minute time frame. How many 90-minute candles we got left? Let me see something here.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
6. There we go. What do we got? Yeah, I got about 4 left, including this one. Yeah, I could see the entropy going to trend, but you can go back and look at all these trending moves. There's the outlier for that one. There's the outlier for that one. And they're all over the place. There's the outlier to the downside for this one. That's why I see, having an outlier to the downside and total random walk. Just a little surprised. You see something.
Well, you see where a lot of these stocks have pumped. You know, NVIDIA, Microsoft, all these have all ran with all this the last week. You know.
Yeah.
Crazy moves again.
Then again, not seeing this go into trend, wick into the reverse wave trend. Yeah, this more looks like. That's what I'm kind of getting out of this too, man. The variance is throwing an outlier. Entropy's just like, yeah, we'll see. We will see. It was just a nice 45-minute. I mean, that thing dropped from what? 45.33 and all the way down to 14. Had about a 20-point move there. 1 45-minute candle.
Yeah, it was probably the move so far in the day.
Now this, I would imagine this thing. I'm telling you, man, look at this. This is interesting. The fact that even down here on the 33, I mean, look at these 33-minute candles, and this thing, you're having this outlier started right at the top, pretty much, and it's not trending. And right now, what are we doing? I'm setting up some hidden bull from this low right here. Big outlier. There's a trend. So all the way down to a 15-minute. Damn.
But it's trending there, right? It's trending on the 15.
Trending on the 15, yeah. It's almost looking like it's about done. To be honest, I mean, variance is already starting to turn down, and it's negatively correlated. If that stays negatively correlated, this ain't gonna pop. Let me see here. Yeah, there's no div, though. If anything, yeah, it's setting up hidden bear already. You reject off the zero mean right here, this thing could flush, to be honest. Let me see here. And the trend could continue. But yeah, these low time frames is perfect. Like the 15, 9, and 6. Try to get a reversal here. Watch these trends. Has a 9-minute already popped up above? Let's see here. No, it's popping inside the 3SD right now. Yeah, on these low time frames, man, this thing looks like it's about to reverse, to be honest. You're above the zero mean here, too, on bull div. But like I said, from the top of right here, this data set, it's setting up hidden bear. See the 6
And the
minute.
hidden bear is more or less saying that's a hidden bear is a negative. That means it would go lower if it's
Yeah.
hidden bear, right?
Yeah, continuation.
Yeah.
See here. Boy, even on the 6 minute, pulled back inside the 3 SD band. Prediction model hasn't flipped. Looking like it wants to turn back down to continue trend. I mean, it's starting to slope up towards random walk. Let's see, when's this close? 3 minutes. Half a candle left.
It's amazing how easy you make this sound.
Prediction model just flipped. Yeah, I sit here and talk to myself half the day.
No, but I mean, seriously, you read it like a book. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's just, dude, it's just been, I've been staring at it for so long now. Staring at it.
I get it. My hat's off to you, man.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Let me see here on the 3 minute. Yeah, these prediction models are flipping.
What did you do to your bottom right screen, your Swiss? What is you got a new thing on the
DLP?
On the
Yeah, I just put the DLP on it. The line and the top side. So the columns are the DLP. First I just had the DLP using the diamonds. The SL diamonds or whatever, but then I was like, oh, I bet it'd look cool having the area in there too on DLP. So they're both DLP. But yeah, look, here's how I had it before. Let me see here.
Is it helping you, do you think?
The DLP?
Yeah. Does that help? I mean, does that give you a better read when you look at it that way? Yeah.
I mean, I love the DLP. I just, for streaming purposes. Because like, and especially when the entropy is going back up into a random walk, DLP is coming down. I mean, it's just, I like to see when that DLP bottoms out and you're in a total random walk. I'm like, all right, trend time. Let's go.
Nice.
It's just another addition just to add to it. But yeah, that's what.
Good. I like it, man.
Yeah, that's how I had it first. Was just the diamond pattern, but I was like, man, that's a little hard to read, to be honest. So yeah, I was like, I'll make the columns DLP too. Boop. There you go.
Yeah.
Crazy. What do I got that DLP set on? Let me see real quick. Entropy 33. Yes.
So I took a really bad hit about 2 weeks ago. I don't know if I was telling you guys this. I lost a lot of money in a day, like a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I've been filling tiny buckets since, like going back to just trading small.
Yeah, man.
And I don't know what happened. Just brain fart. But it shook me, man.
It happens.
I won't even continue doing this, honestly.
Right. It definitely happens.
Shit happens, man.
Yep.
And it's just not taking the loss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Getting out of the damn trade.
Exactly. That is the key.
It is, man. It is. So no matter what, now I put an order in every order. I hate to say this, I have to stop at it because these futures trade so fast. Like
they do trade fast, man. They move quick. I mean, hell, we just showed that 20, 30 point move or something just in that one candle.
Right. So I just bought some at 17 while we were talking. I just flipped it at 21, and now now here we back.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that's perfect.
Sweet. Yep.
One of those in a day, you can buy that by the end of the year.
That's the whole idea, is just to do that. I'm just trying to find, and I'm waiting, like you said, African. I've been waiting almost now lately, just till they hit the VPRE lines. Almost always.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier to pull the reading from that line.
Yep. So I have that up, and then I have that screen Bilbo's looking at right now, and then, but it's helped me waiting for the VRE instead of forcing these freaking trades all the time.
It's one of those things where you see that there's a trade to be had every single time because you have the tools, so you can you can trip yourself up. Sort of what I've been doing when I'm trading shitcoins this last week, but I've been able to get up 50 cents worth of each end. But man, it's hard, dude. Yeah, totally. It's been good. It's been good. At least I've punished myself to not trade like that.
As long as you're learning, man, that's, trust me, it's been a whole nother learning experience for me again. Yeah. So, but here's the thing that happens to me. I get conflicting signals sometimes. And here's it. So like this, I just posted this chart of the RMLR.
Mm-hmm.
This is a 9-minute. You can see it's riding down the third standard deviation here, right?
Yeah.
You guys can see that chart.
I'm looking at it right
Also
now.
tells me that we should mean revert, right? But then again, if I go from a 9-minute to say even down to a 5-minute, I find sometimes that I get, well, it's riding a 5-minute all the way down too. So the other one that conversion.
Right.
But I'll find that I'll get conflicting signals. I'll have one of our indies saying, this is probably a power book of wrong, and then another one, and I know it's me misreading, not any cares.
Yeah, let me see
So,
here.
Quant, you got to decide which indicators you weight the most. Like if you were to take, like I have 10, okay?
Right.
The SEP and PC is literally 90% weighted. It doesn't matter if my RO is bouncing up, if my DLP is mean reverting, whatever it is. My PC hasn't said go, then don't go. It might be a little bit late on entry, but you can see that, there's drag in the PC, a little bit of negative drift, let's say, but the DLP is going up and everything is bullish. But why is the candle not going up? As soon as that ACP PC rule says, okay, baby, expansion pump or positive drift is being triggered, bang, I'm in the trade, right? It's the first and the last thing I look at, to be really honest. So it's not that you're getting conflicting signals, it's just that you need to figure out the one that is the leading tool in your data set. Because they're all going to suffer negative drift, they're all going to suffer skew. That's all you're fighting skew. All right, so each indicator is going to read the skew a little bit differently. And then the ACP and PC, it technically doesn't have skew, but it's telling you when there is and when there isn't. Right, so if you can see that there's like a negative skew, a negative drift, well then, even if it's mean reverting, it's going to take just that extra candle for it to confirm that it's going to get out of the pocket, right? Because it's just sitting there. It's a time value equation. As soon as that candle ends, PC now has opportunity to go up or down, boop, boop, and then change the rule. And if it changes the rule into if the rule matches up and all the other indicators are saying up, then it will allow those indicators to be true. Full stop. That's how I look at it, too. Obviously, everyone's a little bit different.
No, I got you. So at the time early this morning, around 8:15, and when I got to the top, see what I just posted in voice.
Mm-hmm.
So here you go. You start to turn up on the volatility, right? Rate as well. No, I guess the volatility is contracting and it's positively correlated. That's your sell, right?
That's what we put in the top, yeah.
That's what we're going to put in the top right there.
Yeah.
And then you have the gray area and the line positively correlated as it's coming in. And then as it starts to rise back up, it takes a sharp drop into the negative area.
What
red.
Can I ask what length is that volatility right there? What are you using?
It's right there on the numbers. 7.
Oh,
I
wait.
didn't want to say it out loud. It's 7.
Is that?
What do you use? What's that?
So is that? Let me see. Is that the Shannon Entropy?
Yes, the top is SEP. Yeah.
And then you added a Pearson to it.
I have 2 of them.
The white line is programmed to the thin SEP line, then the gray cloud is programmed to the columns.
Right. So I get confused. So like if you look where I have it circled there, African, now is that giving you conflict? So you see how you have the white line kind of going up and you have the gray area sort of slanting up. Now that's saying the same thing.
Okay, so where that gray line is, it looks like a little bubble there on top. I believe the signal is at its strongest time right now. Okay,
really?
As soon as you see it go sloppy like that, let's say the white one and it bounces off the gray. I'm not going to say look at it like that, but you see the slope change. That means that it's starting to lose correlation. So if you're to put the entropy on the other one that I have underneath SEP, you'll see that thing is more than likely in a random walk. Okay.
Yes.
And then like, because it's contracting back, the candle's going to be small, so it's going to be a little bit harder to try to figure out what the direction is here. But you're guessing that because volatility is contracting, what's the next best move? Volatility is going to expand. And if PC is at the top, you can see that the PCs, they don't really like just chill there forever, right? They're like up and down, 3 or 4 candles, and it's swapping sides.
Exactly.
So you'll know, okay, there's a contraction phase coming in, and there's going to be an expansion phase after this. The PC, what you would have missed is the PC, the white line was going down. You can sort of see it there. It's like mean reverted down, okay? Yeah. And then there's the ACP line went red. Yeah, so it's a green column and a red line. That is actually sneaky dump mode, because rule number 1 is saying it's the line for the line, that's dump mode. Then the gray for the green is telling you negative drift. You see? I do. So if you can see that playing out, those would be the strongest signals. That's literally what puts in the pivots, dude. Like you can see that coming, or you just see that hit it. Yeah. I hit it and then I manage risk, because I know that the tool is trying to force.
And if I put the VRE on this, okay, if I put the VRE on this same chart, just like Bilbo was saying a few minutes ago, it bounced perfectly right off the monthly or the weekly first up, I don't know, first standard deviation up. I think that's the first one, or is it second? No, it's second one. I apologize. So it bounced literally right off at 45.40, almost to the tick. So in conjunction with that, and CP selling off positively correlated, and then all of a sudden starts to rise negatively correlated, that was the continuation of it being down. I think I'm reading that correctly when I say that, or I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah, right? But if you want, we must sit down for 36 hours and we get you to read this thing. Because as soon as you understand, I promise you, G, as soon as you understand this, you can apply it to every single other tool that we have here. It's the same rules. There's nothing different. It's the same rules. Plus equals plus.
No, I get the rules. I get it. It's just seeing it, man. Again, I told you, Jeff, and I've struggled with this all along. So I get it, man. But if I'm just patient enough to wait for the VRE lines and all that, it works. And it does work.
You can look at the VRE levels as the best place for our indicators, like the oscillators. That's what you can say, the oscillators.
Yeah.
To be the most accurate, right? So like it gets, when the price comes up, and the DLP is like mean reverting. So the green cloud, the red cloud's turning green, and it hits the mean, okay? But then it's stuck at a VRE. That is a very, very hard signal to try and process if you're not using other tools to say, okay, it actually does have a little bit of momentum to break through this VRE, right? So like, are all the other tools above their mean? So we're buying long. So are all the other tools above their mean? Yes. Okay, well then if this candle gets above that VRE, because that's just a pixel line, right? So as soon as it gets above that pixel, you're looking for continuation. So you have to now reverse your brain into thinking, what is going to stop this? Let me look for everything that's going to stop this, right? And it's usually the SEP getting a contraction phase whilst everything's positively correlated or inverse that. And that's going to slow it down, right? It's a time equation. It's going to slow it down, and then it's going to add 1 or 2 candles there, and then everything's fucked up. You're like, oh shit, I lost track of where I was. It's very complex, but.
Here's a question then. So, like Bill, I ask you this: does it matter? Do you watch where body candles close? Correct. Candle bodies close above or below a line, or does that not matter to you?
I'm coming.
What's that? What are you saying?
He's coming out. He's going for a wee-wee.
Oh, he's in the bathroom. No problem. Because you say that a lot too, African, about where the body candle.
Yeah. What'd you say?
No, I was just asking if you take precedence on where the body of the candle closes, above or below a VRE line or an RWT line or stuff like that, right? That's important to you, right?
Yeah.
The actual close of the body. So if it closes above, say, a reverse wave trend, that makes a difference as if it closed below it.
And
the actual body of close.
and is what I like to see as well at that close. Then what's the volatility doing? Are we in trend? Is it a random walk? Where's the trend at? What's the prediction model doing? All that stuff comes into play. And sometimes you get that sweet spot, right? Where you'll go up, you start closing above the reverse wave trend. You see trends starting, right? It didn't start until you got above the reverse wave trend. Say you got up above the reverse wave trend on a random walk.
Right.
When you get up there, and also at the same time, volatility was contracting, right? Contracting negatively correlated. So right there, when you see something contracting negatively correlated, there's a high probability the time it's ebb and flowing in from it walking up into a little pump. That's how that usually works. And so if all that is starting to set up, so you got contracting volatility, entropy heading back into a random walk. So the price action slowly walking up, it starts closing candles above. And then right when you see like the ebb and flow and the volatility kick off, you start dropping out of a random walk in the trend. Maybe you start an outlier on the variance. You look at the divergence. Was it a divergence play on that walk up? There's so many things that go into it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like I said, you have it down like a book. I get it. I mean, I've been listening for 2 years. I get it.
Right.
It's like, again, you stare at this. I stare at these all day long too. You know what I mean? So I get it. It's just,
yep.
I'm trying to be more diligent these days.
We need to change it from belief that they work to knowing that they work. And that's a very, very big gap. Like, I believe something, and then I know something is going to happen. And that comes with, like, certainty. So it's like, okay, each of the rules is technically a certainty. And you're waiting a certainty. All right?
Yeah. No, I got it. And then also knowing when you're wrong, like what happened to me last week. I mean, I let what should have been $100 loss go into almost $6,000.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
No, I get it, man. But,
yeah, bro.
Why? Well, what's the point? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Well, why was that?
I'm sure you'll remember exactly what tipped against you, and it would be the best lesson. The best $6,000 you could spend on education, because you're never going to do that again.
Oh,
right.
One time I got my dick trapped in a bear trap. I got about 3 BTC liquidated. That was the one time I got liquidated.
I got liquidated at the end of the day. I thought I had till 4:15. They liquidated me at 5 minutes to 4.
Right.
And then that cost me another $600. Like, it was like a per contract liquidation too.
Yeah.
So not only did I absorbed the loss, I got like double whacked with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I told myself that day, I will not put my weenus in a bear trap ever again. And why did I get liquidated? Because I didn't get out of the trade.
Right.
That's boom. It's just like donk, donk, donk. I didn't get out of the trade when everything was telling me to get out of the trade. But this was in the beginning. This was in the beginning when I was just learning how to read all this. So I was just like, no, I think that's good. And what was I doing? I was shifting back to old stupid ways, going, oh no, but look at this. This says good. This says good. I don't understand this fully yet. And that's why. Why do you think I always tell people, leave all your tendencies, leave all your TA indicators behind, make the change. Focus on this. Because if you start reverting back to your old ways because you're not understanding something, that's when bad things happen.
Right.
So the lesson I've learned this week, this week, when the market's moving really fast, if I'm thinking, like literally, if I'm thinking, I'm too late. It has to be like a natural response. Like someone shot at me, bang, bang. Like whip it out, bang, bang. Like that's the signal, bang, bang. Like obviously on Mix, I don't have to pay fees and shit. But the lesson is like as soon as you see the signal come through, it should like hit you like a lightning bolt. Your finger should be in the entry, and then you like start panicking. How am I managing risk here? Because it's more than it's good. 90% of the time, it's gonna go because you literally lightning bolted in, and you're like, okay, shit, now I'm in panic mode. I'm not waiting for it, and then there's like 3 seconds, bro. You have 3 seconds for that signal, and then you're like, it's too late. I can't enter. So as soon as I see the signal come, I just hit it, and I manage it there. And it's like today, my worst loss I'm going to say in spread terms. I came up tops today. Was like $25, dude.
Nice.
Like if it goes against me $25, I'm like, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about it. It should have just been, you should have just taken a profit. You can always chase it.
Yeah. No, you're right. I agree.
It must like shock your body when you see it, and you're just like responding. I don't know. You're on the motorbike, Bilbo. You know how it is, bro. It's just that sound all the time.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And your body's just responding.
Yeah.
100% agree with you, man. I get it. It's if you like I took a couple trades this morning. I just put them out there and I did it. And I already had my stop loss in it. And so, as I told you, it's about getting better executions too. So instead of having to always average in and average out.
Yeah, that's a great analogy too with the dirt bikes. It's like, when do most bad things happen? For me, anyway, when I'm off the throttle. Throttle's your fucking friend.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
100%. Anytime I've had a train wreck, I've been off throttle. Oh yeah, this will help. No, it won't. You go off throttle, you lost control.
Yeah. For me, it's literally, oh damn, something's happening. Off the throttle, brake really hard, and just put the power back on.
Yeah, it's like a jet ski.
Waiting on the bike.
It's like a jet ski or a wave runner. What happens when you're off throttle? You're fucked. The thing doesn't do anything.
Pretty much, man. So true.
Yeah, man.
Well,
You got to stay on the throttle. Blah!
It's the only career you can have where you can complete second guess every single thing you do. I'll expect another day.
Perfect timing.
So you don't have to second guess. Look at it like, as we said, know when you're wrong, because then you're not second guessing. You're just looking for when you're wrong, right? So if I've entered the trade and I'm immediately wrong, I do get out, and then I might miss like the $30 pump or whatever. But I know I can chase it because I was already here looking for a long. That's where it gets a little bit harder, right? To chase it up. So I only maybe chase 2 trades. So if I miss the pivot, I'll maybe chase 2 or 3 trades max. But by the third one, I've more than likely taken a loss or whatever. So I made like 100 spread, and I'll take the $20 loss. But at least I got the 100 spread. You know, where I missed out on 150. So I'm like, I got half the move. It's all right. I'll wait for it to come back into a place where I can calmly enter again in my natural instinct. So.
Right. Well, I got that, man. It was a hell of a lesson learned. That's all I gotta say, man. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
We shall see, man. But I appreciate the help. It's all good.
Yeah, man.
So, what are you still thinking of this VET down here, African? Still like it down here? 2 cents, huh?
Yeah, bro. I've been scalping
it.
I've been scalping it. As I said, I've got a target out there for 17 cents, and I'll be able to put the limit on it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking 17-cent XRP, huh?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, XRP needs somewhat down. That would be very nice. But yeah, dude, I'm very much long VeChain. I'm going to be crying when it gets to 17, but I'll still be in quarter profits because the quarter dollar got rid. But yeah, just I'm waiting for it, dude. I don't get on the wrong side of the 21. I feel like all the meme coins and all this shit, they're all going to eventually filter their way into a very cheap coin, and VeChain is that cheap coin. It's been around.
Didn't you say yesterday? One of you guys say yesterday there's 2 million cryptos.
2 million plus. Yeah, they probably lost. I don't even know how you keep track anymore.
So there's 2 million different cryptocurrencies you can play with.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
I wouldn't touch. I'd only touch like 10 of them.
Right.
Right.
Totally.
Create a crypto in about a click, depending on which chain you use. So
Right.
it doesn't take a lot to create a crypto.
Let's see what this bad boy, this Kaz, is doing. Remember, we were talking about this thing being blown out. Let's see where this thing's pulling back into, because that was the top of the weekly, correct? Love the VRE. Yeah. I'm telling you, most times that it's going to play out. When volatility, though, Volatility is the great equalizer with all this. Volatility is running. Look out, man. Expanding, better word. Yeah.
What are you talking about? The KFC?
Yeah. Because it was one of those, shit coins that have been running up all this massive percentage. But,
Yeah, I know.
I mean, the thing peaked out up here. Now you're right back at the second resistance level. You're below it. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this thing back down about 10.5 cents. That's a 3 SD move, though. You already, nailed 2 wicks right into the 2 SD. If you're watching this on TradingView for the first time, good Lord. Do you not see all these wicks and candle closes in all these areas? This stuff is important. This stuff is important. But if you're hanging on to these old tendencies and these old ways that YouTube Jimmy taught you, woo! Or like most retail traders, zero risk management. Don't even know what it is, which is bad. That is not good.
I gave up trying to figure out where I should put my stop loss. It's going against the amount. Bye.
Oh, shit. Let me see here. What else was going berserk? Yeah, these things, look at it. The CAS is down almost 10% today after these big runs. Starting to sell off. And I remember looking at the charts. There was all kinds of bear div. Let me see here.
Quant. I take losses when I hope that the market's not going to do what I think it's going to do. So I take losses when I hope market is not going to do what I know it's actually going to do. Does that make sense? It'll be out of 100 trades, I'll say, let's say 80 of them are always profitable. 2 of them will be that. We'll be like, okay, yeah, there's, like, I hope it's not going to do that. And then whatever I'm saying, it's like that's the gamble, right? So 2 trades, 2 of them are a gamble. Like, but I can still manage risk. And if it slides against me $3, I just need to make sure that I'm out by $3 because it can slip 50 really, really quickly.
Well, yeah, that's my point. I went from down $150 to $6,000. Talk about zero risk management. Yes, I'm laughing about it, but it fucking wasn't funny.
I know you took a selfie. You ran out in the backyard and laid across the train track, probably. You got a selfie?
Yeah, I might as well. I'm about like a deer in a headlight, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing that happens, too. It's a deer in a headlight, man. You just stunned.
Oh, yeah.
So if it went against you, right, and it really hammered you, it would have been a higher turn time frame that you didn't catch in your time frame shuffle. It would probably be like 21 days. Yeah, some silly thing like that where it's just like this thing's got negative drift, and what that means on the 21 day is anything that's like got a negative drift or positive drift on the 21 day, on the 1 minute, it's going to be bought up. Every single dump will be bought up. So you're expecting lower, you're expecting higher lows, and expecting higher lows equals bull dips. So the bull dips from the 1 minute because of the 21 days positive drift. Yeah.
Yeah. I did look at it. I got it. I'll be right back when I run my back from this.
Yeah. Look at Doge. Note to self and everyone, when you get a tight daily range like that, just chilling at the bottom of the 68.3 Laplace, there you go. Pumped up, came down. Doge actually, it's got room to run. There's a lot of these cryptos that just blew their wad early. Doge is top of the VEPS monthly. I'm pretty sure is at like almost 9 cents, 8.087 or something. Let's see. Let's go up here. Maybe higher. Could be crazy. Oh yeah, shit. It's 9.5 cents. My bad. That's a top of the monthly. Top of the monthly to you. You got a nice weekly above the monthly, tight daily range. Jeez Louise. Let me see something here real quick. Pop Doge on here. This thing's trending. Look out. Look the freak out.
You can pay for your Starlink subscription with Doge. Boom. $1.
Damn. So I should buy some Doge. What's it at? 8 cents?
No, I'm joking. But that's kind of news. That's the kind of news I'm guessing Elon Musk is going to try.
Thought you had like a Zoom call with Elon. No, you guys are tight. Say, look, this is what we doing. Doge have an outlier on the daily. Wow, variance still high. Interesting. Outlier. Setting up. No. Back here. Yeah, a little bear diff from back here, but yeah, that's been. Let me see here. That bear played out. Considering this is a higher high, I don't see it. I see this thing. You see prediction model starting to trend at the top side. Volatility is only what, at a 90 positively correlated. 981 was contracting. Looks like it's starting to expand again. So is the 2400. 2400 is negative though. We're getting a nice little wick on the top side here. It's Doge on that 5 day. Let me see the 4 hour. Putting in some work. Finding support down here on that Fisher. This actually looks good going in the weekend. You got the reverse wave trend getting ready to cross up the 33. 9 chasing down the data set. That's always good. What's that? Almost 0.078. Still pretty close. Is it going to come back now, or is this thing going to continue on? It's the 4 hour. Let me see what time frame this thing came back down the wave trend. Maybe 90 minute. 90 or 45. Yeah, not even close, huh? 45? Show me the magic. Into the 33 power mean. Just right above wave trend. Blow this up. Getting ready to cross the zero mean, if you didn't just see that too. That's another thing on these scalps too. Be aware where the returns oscillator is. Crying out loud. I mean, you cross the zero mean, like right here on Doge. You're crossing the zero mean. It's on some bull div. It's set up right above that 2 SD band. And longer period, coming off some hidden. No, it's not. My bad. That was a lower low. No, so it's just this little bit of bull div right here. So then you're just patiently waiting. And where was it? You were in a total random walk. That's why if you don't have, like, you can go right up here. Where is it? Pretty sure it's right in here. Yeah, right here. You can turn all these on. And this is for, like, when you have a split chart. You can turn on. You want the symbol on both sides, the interval on both sides, your crosshairs, which is the most important part. So when I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, oh, look, we're having an outlier. Just look over. You just look over on the crosshair. What's the volatility doing? Are we trending? Yes. Pretty powerful. And then when you're looking at these crosses, so if I were to go right here, right before this thing's getting ready to cross and move up a little bit there to the top side of the power mean band, what's going on with the variance? Nothing. It's coming down. It was actually coming down, finishing off this down move, positively correlated. Then it went negative. Then, boy, that flipped quick. That would have been a tough trade, especially if you were looking at the variance. In this case, I would look at these crosshairs and be like, things in a total random walk. Where's the volatility at? Yeah, this is a little tougher. Was that 981 dipping negative? Yeah, negative. Expansion, positive on the low length. That could have been a good scalp to get into.
You'll throw in your time frame shuffle for that. Two up, two down. There's a drift there to keep it up above the ultimate power mean.
Let's see here. How far does 33 go? Bull div, man. A lot of bull div. And you're above the 33 and the reverse wave trend. Starting to drop prediction model flip down here on the 33 too. At the top side of the power mean band at 0.084. It's a nice little scalp if that were to take place, which, whoa, what I see there. Is that the 99? It was, yeah. Came back down, tested wave trend. Variance coming down negatively correlated. Too, as you're crossing the zero mean, the thing's going to walk up, especially you're above the 33 and the reverse wave trend. It's just not trending yet. Still a random walk. But the volatility is, especially 981, 525, contracting negative. 2400 still expanding, and it's positive. What happens here, man? Doge being funny. Why is that stuck in the mud? Let's find out why. Well, you're below 15-minute wave trend. Got to get above there first. Then it could take off. And there's no bear div. Interesting. Is that hidden? No hidden either. Yeah, bull though. Surprised this thing really did not pop on the 15 above the reverse wave trend on this bull div. Well, you're not trending, number one. Volatility is low though. That's on the 15. Volatility caked on the 9-minute. No, it's expanding. It's at 15. Hidden bear too, man. You haven't even crossed the 0 mean. You're already rejecting off of the 99 log MA. Good Lord. Got reverse Fisher down here. Just, hey, we got hot coffee and cookies down here. Holy shit, that's a whole cent. If this thing does fly down, goodness gracious, where's that 6 minute at?
I think it's time for a great pullback, Bulbo.
God, I hope.
One of those ones that
I want
trigger
one.
PTSD, minus 30% in like 15 minutes, and then it just works back up to where it started off. And you're like, oh my word, what did I do?
Having an outlier down here.
This beast needs to arrive.
Yeah. Especially, let me see here. You're back inside the 68.3. You're at this 4 hour. I mean, literally, you are at the second standard deviation. Yeah. There's the 1 SD, 2 SD. Right back to the daily, huh? I mean, it is a magnet. It is a magnet. Got a lot of macro volatility down here. First monthly resistance flipped support, and it is above the weekly. And 95 for Laplace, second standard deviation, center of the weekly. You need one of those nuclear tunnel bore machines if we can get through here, probably. Right when you say that, wham! Well, I told you, it is Doge, Elon. He's got the bore machines. Those things are sick too, man. Jesus.
Yeah.
They just create a big glass hole. Pretty crazy.
Isn't that what they made the English tunnel with?
That I don't know. Hell, when was that
You
built?
talk about those two machines. They make a big round circle. They make a tunnel, right?
Yeah, it's like a big nuclear freaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just melts through the bedrock and creates just a glass hole.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
It's like that crazy thing they have over in Sweden where they have like a mile long atom smasher where it sends things out a mile and they come around in a circle and then they crash it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name of what I'm talking about, but it basically creates its own nuclear reaction with inside that, tube. It's like a mile long underneath the city.
Wow.
I think they're trying to create a black hole. I think is what I think they're. Which I'm actually shocked they're being allowed to do that.
Oh, dude! Every time they smash atoms at CERN, that's what they're doing. We're lucky we haven't been sucked into a black hole yet.
Right. That's my point. That's insane.
I mean, it's like what is it? It's literally like 4 standard deviation of speed up to speed of light. They got those atoms cruising that fast, and then they just kaboom! Oh, we're gonna find the God particle. Really?
Can we do that here?
You're in the simulation in CERN in Switzerland. It's like 27.
Oh, CERN. Okay, we're talking about the same thing then.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
They got a 27 kilometer freaking. What do they call it? The Hadron Collider.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched?
That thing. Yeah, you got it right. Something like that.
And so, if you really want to know what that thing's all about, if you haven't watched the opening ceremony for CERN, type it in YouTube and Google and watch it. Get back with me and tell me what you think about it. Tell me if that's something that we should be fucking around with. Yeah, I just cussed. Sorry. It's very evil. And we wonder why there's so much evil happening right now in this world. Well, what else happens? You are breaking the fabric of dimensional layers when you are crashing these atoms together too by creating black holes and shit.
Dude. Fun. Just go type in on YouTube quantum entanglement. There'll be a few good videos.
Yeah.
It will be the most interesting thing I swear that humans have found.
Oh. Yeah. Dude, it's amazing.
It's Star Wars, bro. This is Star Wars. It's quantum entanglement moves. It's instant, which means it's faster than light, and it doesn't matter how far away the atom, whatever it is, the two particles are from each other. You split them, and you send the one to the end of the universal cloud,
Yeah.
If you can stop the one on Earth, the one all the way down there at the universal cloud will also stop. If you rotate it to the right, that one will also rotate instantly.
That's how you communicate, like across vast expanses of space.
Yeah. One day we'll have internet connections that are running quantum entanglement.
It's like, which is because remember the little test they did with the monkeys, right? And they were saying, "Oh, look, there is really it's a collective consciousness. It's like we got these one monkey. We taught a group of monkeys on this one island how to take a potato out of the sand, take it down to the water, wash it off, and then eat it." Right. And so as soon as they taught these monkeys, there was a bunch of the same monkeys on another island far off. They immediately, without any training, they dug up potatoes on the beach, walked down, washed them off, started eating them. And they were, they were saying, this is the collective consciousness, or is it quantum entanglement? It's like we're definitely on a higher level, in my opinion, connected consciously, for sure.
Yeah, we have our own mobile network.
Yeah. We all literally do. Got fiber optic lines running up our harness. Let's see. What time is it? 10:30. I expect to regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, it would be. And you know how BTC rolls. I mean, this thing can go down just as fast as it went up. And I already saw some panic. A couple YouTubers, just thumbnails, just crack me up. People are right. Super bullish one day. Bitcoin on the way to this. Like, well, I'm telling you what, man. I mean, there is a lot of hidden bull setting up, but we still got this monthly close coming. And there are, if these VREs play out, I mean, we're talking 33.4 on Bitcoin, $35.50 Solana. Solana would be the nutcracker. You talk about people getting liquidated. My God,
it's coming soon, dude.
It's going to be brutal if this thing dumps, because there are so many stubborn people that just don't know how to trade, that are just sitting in over leveraged positions going, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get rich off this one trade. Good luck, man. Good luck.
1,000 days and have the funding take all my profits.
Yeah. Pretty nutty. Let's see here. What do we got? I bet you. Let me see. What BTC doing? Down 0.11. Matic. Did Avalanche ever pull back? That thing was just, finally. Oh boy, that thing dumped out too, man. God damn, that thing was up to like $25, I think.
AVAX, I'm surprised by AVAX, but I think they hyped it. There was a lot of in the cave and stuff that were just like, hammer it.
Yeah, people are nuts.
So, yeah.
Do they know it hit the top of the weekly volatility range and rejected perfectly today? Wick right to it. It was like, oh, you finally got me. Or no, is that the bot? Wait a minute. Is that the bottom of the weekly? No, that was a Laplace distribution. No, that's the top of the week. No, it's not the top of the weekly range. I'll tell you what, though, it was the second resistance level. There's the first right at the daily. Ooh, this thing don't looking very good. You're already running what? 1 SD? Here's a 95 for Laplace, 2 SD. I'm back under 20. Yeah, I'm sure everybody in the cave's like, oh, long AVAX. Long it. So this thing runs up in the beginning of the day, does a 95 for Laplace, second resistance level on the weekly volatility range, rejects, and now it's below the 1 SD to the downside. If this stinger does a 95 for Laplace, little rodeo today. AVAX. Watch this. Let me see these liquidations. Let's see what AVAX is doing. I bet there's some longs liquidated for sure. Where you at, AVAX? Show me the heat map. Blabbity-boo-boo. A lot of longs getting liquidated right now. Got some shorts over here. What the hell is this? WLD. Interesting. Yeah, more shorts and longs. Where is AVAX? There it is. Yeah. So AVAX, 740,650. Yeah, 740K. Almost 750,000. Long liquidations. Shorts. The fuck you getting liquidated? You that stupid? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You guys with the goofy pants on. The short pants. How are you getting liquidated on a short? Should be making money on the shorts. Why? Leverage. That's why. Leverage. And probably, let me see some. Is it the hour? Does this give us... Yeah, it doesn't, does it? I wish I'd heat map more. Wish I could see it when exactly it happened. You watch this right here, though. You probably will see. Let me see here. Where you at, AVAX? Huh. Not seeing any. Okay, there's a Matic. Let me see here. Little moves like this. You get over leveraged, right? Say you're in a short. This thing's running down. You're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to add on. Liquidated. Liquidated. Just little moves, man. Little freaking moves. There's no way shorts should have been liquidated here. It's all leverage.
Yo, Bubba.
Yo.
Can we check out DOT, just out of curiosity?
DOT?
Because
Hell yeah.
there's a lot of these like DEXs and these NFT projects opening up, and if they're doing it on Solana, those exchanges, like I'm sure you've heard, then I think they're going to be using DOT. Like, I think DOT will do like the XRP ledger. I don't know what they're trying to do, decentralized finance.
Right.
But I could see, I really do think DOT could outperform like a lot of cryptos.
Yeah.
I'm personally wanting to scoop this thing when it's lower than $5.
Yeah. Donnie's somewhere cheering. You know, DB loves DOT. Yeah, man. I mean, it's good. Got a lot of bull div too, man. That's on the 6 minute though. What's this daily saying? Where you at, DOT? Nice run as well. Jesus, what'd that come from? 350 about? 350 to the high at about 550? 580? Nice, man. Almost 100% pumperoo. About 75 or something. Variance coming down, negatively correlated. We got, yeah, man. Doom. That was actually lower low. Heading into a random walk. You got, 525 contracting positive. The other two are expanding positive. This thing's just coming back. Wave trend tests. What's this doing on the 4 hour? Show us. You're a fisher. Yikes. Although, starting to head towards trend. Volatility is expanding, negatively correlated. This thing's probably not done.
So just quick thing, if you leave it on the 4 hour there, you're looking at Bobo's screen.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we can see that it hit the fissure, all right, whatever data. Just hit the data line. We pop it down onto the 15 minute or the 1 minute, technically the 1 minute, because it's right there. And you're literally just waiting for the moment that positive drift hits. And you're in a long. All right.
Okay.
What is this?
Like here, like you see, there you go. A little bit of random walk. RO's turning up. What's here? Contraction. They're both moving into negative correlation in Bobo's volatility directions. So you're going to wait for Bobo's middle PC or CC here on the APP and CC. You're going to wait for that one to mean revert down, and then this thing's going to go up. All right? But everything above this is still saying down. So then I'll shuffle to the 3 minute, the 6 minute, the 9 minute.
Right.
To see if we can shuffle here. We'll pop it in. Let's see. That's up. So the 3 minute is still got negative drift on it. Okay. RO has mean reverted. So we can remember on the 1 minute, there's positive drift coming in. So if the positive drift comes in on the 1 minute, it's going to back that RO's mean reversion to the upside. Check.
So the RO should continue to the upside and bounce right off the mean.
The positive drift from the 1 minute comes through. Yes. And that's your pivot. All right.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. And you're getting them. And okay. So again, I'm pardon my naivete here. So you're getting a positive trip by looking at the middle of the APP and CC, that middle one, correct?
Well, if we pop it back on the 1 minute, now that it's come down, we'll more than likely find. Could you just pop it back on the 1 minute first, Boba?
Oh yeah. Sorry,
man.
There we go.
No,
I'm trying to see where you're getting positive drift off of the APP.
So now you can see. Now you can see it's closed below. Right, so the candle went down and it's triggered everything into negative drift. Well, I don't really know how to read Bobo's flat lines there. But anyway, to me, that would just be negative drift until stated otherwise. that now backs that 3 minute, bro. The 3 minutes also is still in dump mode. The 5 minute will still be in dump mode. So you're watching for the 1 minute at data points on any of your time frames. You're gonna be like, okay, the candle hit the data point on this time frame. Let me shuffle to the 1 minute to see if there's gonna be positive drift, which will quickly lead to expansion mode. Might be one candle, might even be the same candle where it flicks. Positive drift, 30 seconds, then it starts to move into expansion mode if it's very volatile. All right?
Right.
So right now we can see there's gaps in this data, so it's quite shit. But unfortunately not. Okay, so we know, now that we know that we're wrong, let's see if it slides through that 4 hour. Okay, now this thing's gone back up. And it's contraction. You're pretty much just waiting for those PCs on Bilbo's directional volatility indicators to trigger positive drift. And then it will try to send itself back into Bilbo's pink line on the top left.
I see it.
And then if it gets above that, then you can imagine when it gets above that, the 3 minutes also going to be triggered. Or as we use the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. All right?
I like that.
This thing's had a nice run up too, didn't it? Wow.
Polka dot. Yeah, man.
All these have.
Yeah, you're going the daily. Real good.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Had a nice pump. Let's see here. From wick to wick. What are we talking?
It's been a hell of a season for you guys here the last month or two. It's amazing.
Yeah, almost 66% move.
It really has, man. It's impressive.
Nothing makes money like crypto, but nothing makes you lose money like crypto.
Yeah, man. Wee! Indeed.
I only want to be hit by the blunt side of the sword. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So my observation here on the dot, this could apply for any shitcoin, but
Sure.
what I would see coming next is, okay, if this thing does fall below this fissure on Bilbo's thing, we're going to expect it to hit the yellow line, and it's going to come right back up to the fissure. And then it's going to continue its trend, either to the downside or to the upside. It's not going to blow through both. All right? The highly unlikely is going to blow through both.
Nailed the weekly wave trend. Rejected right back down into the power mean band. You're literally at the 9. At the 9 right there. No, there's a 9. Where's it at? 4.86. 4.86. That could be the droid you're looking for under $5.
Yeah, that would be in line with your yellow line on the 4 hour.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. DLP coming down too. Or you just look at the freaking volatility though, man. Boy, the correlation broke. Definitely. You can see, I mean, with this nice run on the weekly, 4 weeks, expanding, positively correlated. As soon as this weekly candle opened up, both correlations broke, still expanding, and it's strong too. God, we're going to get a backfill.
So even though those are positive above on your ACCs down there, because they turned pink, that's where it broke, right?
Yeah.
It started going down.
Yeah, it starts sloping back down, but the expansion didn't stop. Expansion didn't stop at all.
Right.
I mean, you get a full backfill here at 4.78. Hello, 4.78.
Well, I guess I get confused because the whole gray area on your CCs are still really positive or expanded, but just
it's slope.
Yeah. As soon as those things, I call them sloppy chips. As soon as that PC turns to sloppy chips, the data is a lot easier to move around. So you can imagine as soon as that thing curled over, you could do a time frame shuffle and there was a 21-day negative drift, let's just say. The 21-day negative drift now has the opportunity to carry on pushing it down, right? Because it went sloppy, you're going to have to drop down on way lower time frames to be like, is there a positive drift that's maybe going to keep it range bound? That does make sense.
You say like sloppy chip?
Sloppy chips, yeah.
Sloppy chips. That'd be a good name for a strip club. Sloppy chips.
Greasy fingers, huh?
Sloppy chips.
Sticky fingers and sloppy chips.
Hopefully everybody's laughing. Yeah, we got to bring humor in. These markets will get you twisted. Oh, slop. Hey, been to that new club, Sloppy Chips? It's great. They got a great buffet. You get a T-bone steak and a baked potato for $4 and a lap dance.
$4. Yeah.
$4 lap dance, steak and potatoes. Let's go. Holy shit.
I don't think they're $4 anymore, but I do know what you're talking about.
Don't ever eat the steaks at a strip club.
I have. Actually, they're not too bad. We are talking about steak, though.
They get them at Dollar General. They buy them at the dollar store.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, boy. Yeah, the weekly, huh? Yeah, there's a lot of lower areas. And that's the thing. When you do not have, I mean, guys, look at Bitcoin. This thing is, woo. Look what happened the last time we were outside the power mean band. I guarantee you pull up this 3-day, these YouTubers, they'll stick little Bart Simpsons up in here. Well, that's the Bart pattern right there. No, it's called mean reversion. That's what it's called. Both ways. Whap, mean revert. Whap, mean revert. Win, mean revert. I mean, you got the 9 log MA on the 3-day. Yeah, we go up here on the weekly. Good Lord. I mean, hell, yeah, Fisher's at what, 32,730? That would take care of that top of that monthly range. Don't think it can't do this either. It's going to be, I don't know why I get so much joy watching people get liquidated. Probably because I got liquidated really bad one time. And it's just, it makes you feel better. Oh, okay, it's not just me. And why did I get liquidated? And this is years ago, by the way. I think BTC was literally like 7K or something like that. And you really know where it was. It was literally when
nice scoop.
it was when BTC was going sideways. Remember, right in between like 6 and 7K, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is it, man. Oh yeah, we're going long. We're gonna get way over. Boom! It drops to what, 31?
3.5.
Should have got out of that trade. That right now is worth $105,000. 3 BTC got lost in that trade. So yeah, the dogs thought it was the end of the world. That's for damn sure. I was not happy. They're like, oh, dude, what happened? Are we in fight mode? What's going on? Are we being attacked?
No more food for you guys. Sorry, you're gonna have to hunt for your own.
Yeah. Indeed. It was not good. So yeah, we got what, 32,730. 32,730. Even the daily. The daily wave trend. Yeah, man. Isn't that what you said too? Yeah, daily. Yeah, they're right about the same spot. And you're inside the 9 now. Let's see, especially over the weekend. Sunday, we're probably going to see wave trend at about 33. What's right above there? 33.4. 33.4, top of the monthly range that really, at the active open, did not test it. Neither did Solana, where we had other altcoins. They pulled back. I remember at the beginning of the month showing it. There was a lot of them, like AVAX, Link. What else were we looking at? I think Matic. Why doesn't he ever look at Ethereum? Nah, because it's a gas scam, man. It's a gas scam. You can mine this thing to the end of the world. They're going to start mining Ethereum on asteroids. Didn't you hear? They're going to start mining gold and Ethereum. Jesus. There's no freaking supply caps. Talk about Jesus. Talk about jumping in Oliveira's infinite blowhole. Not good. You fall forever. Let me see here. Yeah. And we all week, me and Sayron have been bumping these numbers around. I'm just going to smile if this does pull back all the way. Those monthly ranges are strong. You don't just run away from them. And it did. That's the thing too we talked about, right? Immediately on that monthly open, everything just started taking off. Didn't even give it a chance to go down and test it. And if you remember correctly, at that monthly open, I mean, Jesus, why am I dicking around? Why don't we just go back? How's that? How about we just go back and show it? Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Let's do this. And if you didn't know, go to this little calendar right here. Go to, baby. Pops it up. Where do I want to go? I want to go to Wednesday, November 1st.
So boomer.
Shazam, baby. Freaking zam. Pull this down a little bit. Did have that one little pullback there. Let me see here. I'm going to expand this up. It did, boy. It did make it. That's tough, though, man. Just not close enough. So here's the beginning of the month. And here's what I was talking about. Still, I mean, it only got within, this is the previous day, right? Which was just getting held down. 34. So it got within about $600. Just not close enough for me, man. I'm telling you, 33.4. 33.4 is where the top of this monthly was at. And look, you had this one little pullback. You got through the top side of that daily 68.3, pulled back, didn't close a candle below the 1 SD. Rest is history, man. The thing took off, right? Thing took off. And that was at what? What was that at? Yeah. Right at a little 34.2 area. BTC, man. There it is. Right there. Top of the monthly. 33.4. All right. Careful out there. Be careful out there, people. If you're sitting in a long right now, you should definitely be wearing diapers.
I am.
If you haven't taken your profit.
No, I've been scuffing my profit.
Yeah, you got to take your profits on BTC. I mean, dude, we know how this thing works. You could have a $5,000 pullback in a freaking couple 15-minute candles.
No, I'd never, like, if I'm in BTC, I'm trading it. But if it's the altcoins, I will just keep on dollar cost shorting all the way down.
Yeah. And I mean, yesterday, I mean, you can kind of see what's happening here. That's what I love about the VRE. You can see little tendencies and little things that are going on. Where yesterday to close, right, it dumps out, comes back up right where at, right at the second standard deviation. There was literally a 95.4% chance it was going to close right around that 2 SD, and it did. It just rejected right at the end of the day, but closed right here, just a couple bucks under it. Then you go up, don't close the candle above the new daily 68.3. You get back down below the center of that weekly, kind of find support. Just had a little on the 1 minute time frame, this looks a lot better. There was a lot of nice scalps. Then one more test of that top side of the 68.3. Now we're back. Now we're down below it. First time of the day. We going to get this weekend? Man, oh man. It'd be the best. I'm telling you. That's the thing. I mean, I would feel so much better. So much better if this thing comes back and tests. Everybody knows too. People that are still sitting in longs. Guys, here's the daily too. Trend has been over. Trend's been over on the daily. Now you go up on these macro time frames, a little bit of a different story. It's weekly still trending. I know it was down by, starting to turn up though. Never even got into a strong trend though, right? It's darker blue. I love these when it gets really bright blue. You are trending, and considering that fissure is right there, this looks very good. The structure. The power mean band, everything about this data set looks good. And considering that fissure right there is right at the daily wave trend, is that a hell of a target? Is that good confluence on some higher time frames? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, let me look at the 5-day. Let me see. What are you talking about? Yeah, man. Real tight. I mean, it looks good. Looks real good. You got everything back up above Fisher at these pumps. But the bulls put in some work, man. You think the bears were fighting whole way up? Liquidation station. This is why you take profits. All these longs that didn't take profit got liquidated. All these longs that didn't take profit got liquidated. All these longs that didn't take profit got liquidated. Are all you knuckleheads going to do the same thing again? It's a lot of the same people. They just don't get it, man. They'll put $1,000 and then just run 80 to 100x leverage at a time. Bump, bump, bump. Guarantees. Look at these people's bank statements. There's all kinds of lower withdrawals into their on ramp, right? Loading money. Check and see how many deposits are back into their bank account. right, from the exchange they're trading on. It's just not there, man. People just don't know how to take profit. It's a damn shame. Everybody's in crypto. They want to get that big move. They want to get that big percentage gain. Is what you don't realize, if you're filling the tiny buckets and you're trading low time frame volatility, you know how much more percentage of gains you're going to be making. It's amazing, with no risk of being liquidated, because you're getting out of bad positions on low time frames. That's why trading low time frames is good. It's a good training, because you got to get out of those positions. If you're trading on the 1 minute time frame and you're not allowing yourself to get out of a bad entry, you're not going to do very well, because I don't care what you're using to trade. Correlation breaks. That's why when you get it down where you can use a workflow on these low time frames, especially entropy. I mean, look at the 5-day. The prediction model flipped. It's getting ready on this 5-day close. It's going to cross back up inside the 2SD. There's still people that haven't taken their profit. Are they using entropy? Probably not. Go find another indicator on TradingView as good as this. Find one. They're not out there. That's why it blows our freaking mind that people aren't grasping this. Yikes. It's okay. The hidden fish are crossing. Yeah. What is that on the 5-day too? Hidden bull on the weekly, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's setting up. This is in your below the zero mean. I bet on this close, this prediction model is going to flip. This is tough though, man. Good Lord. Looks like the 2400 is starting to expand a little bit. It's negatively correlated. But you got the 981 expanding. Correlation just broke again. It's positive. Flat 525 negative. To me, if this does happen, it's going to be this weekend. Let these traditional markets close. Come on, Michael Burry. You want to get liquidated twice in 1 week? Long Bitcoin. So I'm so glad we have this VRE and we know where these volatility ranges and all these levels are at. So without it, you're lost. You have no clue where these data sets are. Like right now. Do you know you're above the reverse Fisher on a weekly? And that thing's been hello for a month. Time to pull this thing back. Test that Fisher. Test the Fisher. I mean, all this is still going to rise. You can come back down and test this Fisher all day long. And that's just in that. What would that do if this comes down? The reverse Fisher. It's going to push this returns oscillator probably to the 2SD band on some really strong hidden bull div. I mean, look what that would be, right? Definitely way higher low. Way lower low. Yeah, man. Good stuff. What time is it? 11. Perfect. Talked our way right into the stream close. All right, this is a good stream today. Talked about a lot of good stuff. Hey, Tony, man, didn't even see in there. 1 minute time frames. Let me read this real quick. When do you get out? On time, in without gains or amount of loss. I use off. I'm thinking I should consider time in without gains too. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. When you're trading low time frame volatility, it's just as important to get out of bad positions, right, as it is on the gains. But this is where the distribution if you're scalping low time frames and you don't know, like for instance, let me kick this over on I know you like gold. We'll pop this thing on gold. Whoops, I was on traditional. Boop. Gold, 1 minute. Let me turn off these RMLRs. I just want to look at the probability levels. There we go. Just down a little bit. So when you get in on a low time frame trending move, you're running these distributions. Like right here on this 1 minute candle. This thing popped up above the 1SD. I'm taking profit at the 1SD. Is that a massive gain? What is that, 1982? Probably not. But this is all about, it was about a point. All about just filling tiny buckets. Filling tiny buckets. So if you're down here scalping, but is what's going to come into effect, how do you know when to stay in this 1 minute trade? It's all about trend. Let me see here on gold. Let's go to a 1 minute.